Hey y'all, and welcome to Belu's Corner. I'm Belu, and today we're going to be ranking the Splatoon specials in order of how much they scare me. So let's just dive right into it. I just said right twice. Sir, let's start with bubbles. So I'm not gonna lie, bubbles can be pretty darn scary on any mode. Splat zones, they put them right into the zone, and I'm in there, and I just get popped. Towers, they put the bubbles around me on tower, I get popped. Rainmaker, they put the bubbles on me when I'm trying to go down a hallway, I get popped. What do we got left? Clamblets, they come in with the bubbles and I get popped. Basically, I just get popped. So we're gonna put that at the very top. That's X right there. X, we have Booyah Bomb, and I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty not scary. Literally, I eat Booyah Bombs for breakfast. All we just gotta do is shoot a dude and they're dead. Um, Not much else to say on it. They just kind of suck. They don't scare me at all. Baller. Yeah, ballers are the same thing as Booyah Bombs. Just pop them. That's it. They come into the splat zones, just throw a bomb at them. They bounce right out. Um, if they're on tower, you just hit them and they bounce right off. They're not scary at all. Um, Chicken launchers. Not scary at all. Yeah, they're just chickens. They walk around and you run around and they chase you and that's it. That's it. They do nothing. Yeah, do absolutely nothing. I ain't scared at them at all. Burst bombs. No, they're not that scary. I'm gonna put them right in the middle. I think it depends. Far away, they're not scary. You literally just run around them, and they can't hit you. But if you're up close, those things you get popped about 3 or 4 times, they will kill you. I've been hit with so many burst bombs before. My little squid body fell apart like twice over. Curly Bob Rush. That is only scary sometimes in splat zones. I think that's the scariest when those arrow sprays always come through and you're like, what the heck? They're just coming from the side and they're just coming with a bunch of curly bombs. All they're doing is farming special all flipping game. That's pretty much the only time they're scary. Off tower, they're not scary. You literally just keep shooting at them from the other side. They can only drop curling bombs from one side. It's Rainmaker, just shoot the Rainmaker. Clamblets, yeah, it's the same thing. You just shoot them. The only time they're really scary is on splat zones. Now, ink armor. Ink armor, to me, is not scary at all. Like, just wait for the armor to wear off. That's it. That's all you gotta do. On any mode, it doesn't matter. Inkjet, holy crap, these things are not scary. But they're scarier than the other ones, so I'm gonna put it at B. The only time they're really scary is when they're kind of far away or they manage to jump up on something and you can't reach them, and it's like, wait, is that even legal? Because I can't reach you. And then your teammates are just running around like, are we supposed to take it out or what? And they have longer reach than you, and you're like, yeah, take them out, please. What about rain? Rain is only scary when there's a lot of it. I'm gonna put it on tier with the inkjet because if you see 2 or 3 rains, it's like you can't ever get out. Like they're just constantly going over. But then you're like, wait a minute. All you gotta do is just keep killing them. And then that's what you do when you take them out. That's it. They can never build up their special. They literally got to be at the back of the map to keep building with their specials. So it's scary a little bit. Only when there's two rains or 2, maybe 3 rains. And they go out one after another. They're really scary when they're like that. Splashdown. This is pretty scary, mostly because I can't splash down cancel. So those dudes are always right on me. I always got to depend on somebody, one of my teammates, to help me splash cancel them fools. and they always manage. For some reason, when they do splashdown, I can't ever. They do it like a million times higher than whatever I do. Whenever I do it, it's like 2 feet off the floor, and then I'm just canceled. So I don't know what goes on there either. Splat bomb rush. Um, Not scary at all. Not scary at all. I'm gonna put it right here. It's a little bit scary in the ones at the bottom. Just because everybody that managed to have Splat Bomb Rush always is good. So they're always to roll it at the right time and I'm flipping dead. So it's a little bit scary in the other ones, but not scary that I'm gonna run away from it. Stingray. So Stingray is not scary on Splat Zones. It's not scary on Clam Blitz. It's not scary on Rainmaker. But it's really scary on Tower. But it's like when somebody's gonna do it. So I'm gonna put it at A. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Just because it on Tower, it seems like everybody's always just farming for the Stingray, and then they farm it for the first 5 minutes of the whole game, and then they just hold it all the way to the last second of the game, and they just do it right on you. It's like they don't do nothing else but stay in the back and hold that one-time special Stingray until they let off on it, and then that's it. You can't win. Suction bomb. Now suction bomb is way better than the other rushes. I'm gonna say it's better definitely than chickens. It's better than splat bombs. Splat bombs, and it's better than curling bombs. Mostly because you just stick a bunch of those at the ends of the zones, and it's like you have your own little wall of grenades that just go off. And splat zones. On tower control, they just stick them all into the tower and you're dead. On Clam Blitz, you put a little line right where the Clam Blitz either going into the basket, or if you're defending the basket, you got a little line of defense right there and they're dead. What mode did I miss? Splat zones, tower control, Rainmaker. Rainmaker Rainmaker. As with the other burst bombs, but I feel like you could do a little bit more with them. You throw them at the Rainmaker barrier and you pop it open. And basically your whole team is dead because they were all in front of the Rainmaker barrier anyway. So I'm gonna put it at S. All right, missiles. Missiles are a toss-up because it depends on the dude. And if you got 2 or 3, all of a sudden missiles goes from like C tier all the way to like X tier. And these guys are just letting off one after another. Splat zones, you can't paint the zone because those dudes are always flipping doing it. Tower control, you're like trying to make a play, they just do the stupid missiles, then you gotta jump off. Rainmaker, your whole team just happens to be right next to you for that one time they're actually trying to defend you, and then they kill you with their missiles. Clam Blitz, you try to come with the ball and they see you coming, so they kill you before the ball carrier you can get to the basket. So we're gonna put it at S. Yeah, S is a good spot for it. I like it. All right, we have last but not least, we have the stamp. Stamp is, I will admit, the stamp is the stupidest special I have ever seen. It's literally a stamp that you just keep hammering down on people. But for some reason, nobody can ever get the stamp. It's definitely X. Bubbles and X and stamp are X. Those are the scariest stupid specials I've ever seen. Literally bubbles in a stamp. Like, come on. The stamp just keeps flipping, hammering down, and you're like, you think you can get that one hit in, and you can't. He just obliterates. He just keeps lapping right into you. You're like, he's like, what are you thinking, dude? You weren't even close to getting me. Or they're so far away, they throw a stamp up in the air, they just toss it right up in the air, and it just happens to land right on you. You're dead. Or the Tenebrella has the shield up, and then you're like, oh, I can break that shield. And then all of a sudden, he turns into a stamp, or he has bubbles. It's like it doesn't matter. Either he has stamp or he has bubbles. He kills you. So yeah, that's my rank for ranking of the Splatoon specials or how much they scare me. I hope this was an informative video. I usually play the Undercover Brella, Kenza. So these scare me in this order. Otherwise, I ain't scared of nothing. See you guys later. Peace.